That's not even my desk.
Horror Zone.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben here for a new episode of Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. And today's video is a tribute video. This is a tribute video to an actor that I really admired. Someone that I've been a fan of probably for about 20 years now. Maybe a little bit over that. But I'm talking about the legendary actor R Lee Ermey. He passed away the day after my birthday, April 15th of this year at the age of 74. R Lee Ermey was one of my favorite actors of all time. I was in my early 20s the first time I experienced Ermey's intensity as Sergeant Gunnery Hartman in Kubrick's masterpiece, Full Metal Jacket. The film had a huge impact on me, especially the opening boot camp scenes, which is the first 40-plus minutes of the film. Ermey was a Marine, and he was hired as a technical consultant for the film. He impressed Kubrick so much, though, that he was hired for the part, and most of the lines were improvised. They were improvised based on things he had heard when he was in the Marines. The thing I loved about the performance is the intensity of it. You believe everything he is saying. His savagery in words is like a knife that cuts these men down as it takes away their humanity and he prepares them for war. It is so impactful and so intense, and I think it's one of the greatest performances that's ever been captured on film. But aside from the fact that he could play an intense character, he could also play a very fun comedic character like he did with the Reverend Jimmy Lee Farnsworth in the 1989 Fletch Lives. I absolutely love this performance, and it's funny to note that Ermey and Chevy Chase did not get along, but they had such great rapport in this scene where he plays this kind of televangelist that was really kind of prevalent in the 1980s. Just such a great performance, so much fun. And who cannot say enough great things about him in the role of Sheriff Hoyt in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginnings. In my opinion, his performance and the character of Sheriff Hoyt is just as important to the franchise as Leatherface. He is just so good in the role, playing kind of this sicko that gets off on tormenting people, but there's just this kind of sick humor to the character that makes him almost likable. And that was just, class, and that was just something that Ermey brought to every role that he had. He was also great in films like Dead Man Walking and David Fincher's Seven. He was great in the remake of Willard and films like Life with Eddie Murphy, the Toy Story franchise. He was a fantastic actor, and he's one that I am going to sorely miss. He was just a terrific man. He was a fantastic actor. I'm sure he was a great person. And I want to send my condolences to his family, to his friends, to his colleagues. He really meant a lot to me. I'm sure he meant a lot to a lot of people. If you were a fan of the actor, leave your thoughts down below, what you think about his performances, the work that he did. Let me know what your favorite role was that he played. And I want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video, and stay tuned for some more stuff coming real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared. Peace.